Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're ready for a great day and a great show. It's action-packed as always. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
I'm Maddie Conklin.
I'm Blake Haynes.
And I'm Tom Turton.
Ah, so glad you're here. I just happened to walk down the hall and I was like, why is it so light outside?
Yeah.
I
It's
know.
already, I feel like, well, the good news is the days are getting longer because we're heading into spring, summer, which, hallelujah.
Yeah.
And by the way, did you guys realize we spring forward in like less than 2 weeks?
Do we really?
Yes!
Yeah,
Well,
what is it, the 6th or
The
something
6th or the
like
8th
that?
or something. It's
Somewhere
coming
in
up.
there.
Yeah. It's like not this weekend, but the next weekend.
No, that's when we get to lose our hour of sleep.
At the night.
Oh,
Thank
the
you,
ninth.
Charlie. The
March
night.
9th.
2 weeks.
Oh, I was
I'm not mad
looking
about
at
it, though.
Upside down, yeah.
I ain't mad about it.
No. At least it's not, you don't lose it on Monday morning. You lose it on Sunday.
It's true. They
just
give you a
makes
little
Sunday
cushion.
that much worse.
Just-
I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Just kidding.
Negative Nelly. No,
I
just kidding.
love me a Sunday, okay?
Yeah.
Don't you remember when Congress, like, I can't remember if it was the House or the Senate, passed the bill, like, we're getting rid of daylight savings time, and then nothing ever happened with it?
Yeah. I remember voting on it a few years ago.
Anybody?
For-
I remember they passed it, but only one house passed it. They didn't jointly,
Oh, okay,
like,
I was gonna
you know what I'm
say.
saying? It was supposed to
Yeah.
go from one house to the other, and then they dropped it, and who
Because
knows?
it's still a state-by-state decision right now,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Because there are a couple of states that don't.
Arizona.
And Hawaii.
Yeah.
But didn't
Parts of Arizona.
But
That's
Parts.
confusing.
I could have sworn
That's
it was like
the
Not
parts
the whole.
of
That's
Indiana or
crazy.
Illinois. There's something up north that half the state doesn't do it or
Well,
something because of the time zones.
Indiana, the very northwest corner and the southwest corner are on Central Time, and the rest of the state is
Oh,
Eastern
so the
Time.
time zones are different. So that makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's what it is.
Well,
That's crazy.
I sense a question of the day coming up next week
Yeah.
about daylight savings
No
time.
kidding.
Do we need it? Do we like it?
I
Do we
like
keep
it for
Do
the
we kick it to
tradition
the
of
curb?
Do
it.
we keep it? Do
Yeah.
we kick it?
Yeah.
I just like the tradition.
Keep it or kick it?
All I've ever known in my lifetime. Spring
That could
forward,
be a
fall
new
back.
segment. Keep it or kick it.
Keep it or kick it.
Keep it or
Write
kick
it down.
Write it.
Right
I do
now.
have to
forget
say,
this.
so my bedroom has a big window and it faces out, so I get to see the sunset. And like the last little glimmer of sun was right around like 6:45. I was like, this is good news.
That is
Yeah.
good.
You know, like you're saying, days are getting longer.
Yeah.
Because we're inching towards spring and summer.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Hallelujah. Well,
Yeah.
March is Saturday. I cannot believe it already.
That's weird. I
That's
know. I've been
crazy.
thinking about that.
March.
Well, we've got a milestone to hit before March begins.
And this reminds me of when I name this movie, guys. You ready? Time marches on, and it's marching on across your face.
Steel Magnolias.
Yes.
Oh.
Steel Magnolias.
Really?
I don't know.
I've never even seen it. I figured from the
Never
accent,
even
right?
I think it's Miss Weezer, Shirley MacLaine, I think, who says, or Dolly Parton, one of those two.
Okay.
One of the
It
greats.
sounds
One of the
like
greats.
Shirley MacLaine. Yeah.
It does. She's
Dolly's too nice to say
Yeah.
something.
What was the movie you used to quote? It was Kathy Bates, and she's kind of like a more homely character, and she goes to the old folks' home and visits with them,
Oh, fried green tomatoes.
and then it was about insurance or something.
Oh yeah, face it, girls. I'm older and I have more insurance.
Yes, there we go.
She basically, have you seen that movie? Okay, you didn't
I've
watch
heard of it, but I've not seen it.
She does something in this movie that I think every person in their life has wanted to do at one point or another, which is she's going to park at the grocery store and this little car just cuts them off and takes the parking spot. And you know what she does? She starts just ramming into that car, just
Yeah.
banging it.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I've wanted to do that when people cut me off. And then she
Yeah.
goes, face it, girls, I'm older and I have more insurance.
Oh, there you go.
Boom.
She knew she could do it. so
There
she
you
did
go.
Kathy Bates, legend, icon.
Does anyone play out road rage incidents in their head?
All the time.
Sometimes.
Yeah, same. Okay, good.
I would never
I'm not
act
alone.
on it. I would never act on it
But
because I
you
don't trust
think about
people. But I think about it a lot. Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like
You know-
getting it down on paper.
Uh-huh.
It just feels good to.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't have road rage ever is Jesse Inman. Jesse,
Never ever.
you've never thought about it, never, you're
Never
just very
ever.
calm.
No, yeah, of course. Yeah,
They call him the Calm.
that's right. That's exactly
The
right.
calm man.
Before the storm.
Literally, the calm before the storm
Yeah.
for 3
Wow,
hours.
there you go.
I kind of think, there's this whole notion now of like people are so brave behind a keyboard, they'll say anything.
Yep.
The keyboard warriors.
I think the original version of that was people in their cars. Like, in no other walk of life, usually, are people like easily willing to just cuss you out, give you the bird, whatever it is, driving down the road. Like, people, I think that if they're in their car, they're in their own world. And, it's interesting. It's an interesting way of how people are not afraid to do. They get a little more brave when they're in their vehicles.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I've also read where psychologists say if you want to know what a person truly is inside, ride with them when they drive.
Don't get in the car with me.
Me
Don't
neither.
get in the car with me.
Wisdom. We love
Not
the-
driving with each other anymore.
Nope, sorry. No carpooling.
Let's all be nice on the roads.
Yes.
Folks.
Yes.
You know, you're about to get out the door here in a few minutes to go to work. Just be nice. Be patient. You know,
Yeah.
no big deal. We got a beautiful day ahead of us here.
That's right.
Yes.
Gorgeous looking sunrise. So we'll see that in just a few minutes with Tom. But I do want to tell you about a contest that started in Spain. It's called the National Siesta Championship.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, napping, sleeping. There we go. The competition started in 2010, and during the course of 9 days, participants lie down on sofas outside a shopping center in Madrid. Whoever falls asleep first gets the most points. Other points are awarded for how long they sleep, most original sleep position, and snoring. The winner gets a $1,400 prize and the title of National Siesta Champion. Organizers created the competition to help bring back Spain's traditional post-lunch nap, which they say is becoming less common. And if you look on the podium here in this video, no one more proud of sleeping than this gentleman here.
You know what? Good for him.
There we go.
I feel like I
Olympic
could do A-okay at that competition. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I'd like to know, like, how
I
do you-
wouldn't care if I won. Just, yeah, let me lay down and see if I can go to sleep. Right there.
Sir, you're the winner.
Challenge alone.
I don't care.
I win in my universe, yes.
Yeah.
Jesse, where was that again? Did you say?
Spain, Madrid.
Okay, first time I was in Italy. In Italy, I couldn't get anything done because every time we got like a lunch break or stuff to do working, the banks were closed. Everything was closed because they were on siesta.
Yeah.
I did not like it because I'm like, I gotta get things done. I gotta send stuff. Nothing was open.
Yeah, well, can't rush perfection, I guess, out
There you-
here.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
It's a different way of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nap doesn't sound so bad.
I praise them.
I'm
It's a
glad.
good model to adopt,
glad.
really,
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
a
yeah, it
society.
is. Yeah, I mean,
Going right now.
that's how we started our lives. You know, we were all in, kindergarten at some point. All right, nap time.
Oh,
True.
the
I don't know. I never got
best.
rid of it.
Why'd we give that up?
Yeah, I want to know.
I don't know. Not enough hours in the day. We now know when a comedic legend who was born in Oak Park, Illinois, will be forever immortalized on a stamp. The U.S. Postal Service
Oh, finally.
is honoring the late, great Betty White with her own stamp. It will debut at the Los Angeles Zoo in Botanical Gardens on March 27th. White was a trustee and volunteer at the zoo before she passed away in 2021 at the age of 99, just a few days, maybe weeks before she turned 100.
Yep.
The stamps will be sold in panes of 20.
I saw this on CBS Sunday Morning. I plan on buying them and framing them and putting them in my movie room just to have with my Golden Girls stuff.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I don't even need to use them. I just
Yeah.
want them.
Yeah.
Just
I
for
know,
memories.
I know some people in LA. We can send them to the zoo on March 27th because I'm about to.
Yeah.
I'll fly out there.
Whatever we have to do to get them.
Yeah.
Pretty cool keepsake. I mean, you
I
know,
think that's awesome.
with the advent of email and, phones, I sound like I'm not breaking any news here, email. It's been around for a while. But with more people going that way and away from the traditional snail mail, maybe,
Sure.
those are kind of a keepsake now for
Yeah.
some folks.
Jesse, what a great way to round out headlines today. Just because you did many stories about Betty White over the years, including her auction. When they tore down her house, somebody bought her house and tore it down, which I was
Yeah.
devastated. I tried to go to the auction. It was all too expensive.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
a great,
A lot of great things with Betty White over the years.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. She lives on forever in stamp form.
There you go.
And in our hearts.
I wonder how, you know what? That's probably going to be worth a pretty penny one day. Way down the line. So frame it like you said.
Okay.
Don't use them.